Hey guys, welcome back to this place. And if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen, and today we are starting season 4 of Lost. Now, really quick before we start season 4 with episode 1, obviously, I would like to talk about The Missing Pieces, which I did watch between seasons 3 and 4. I didn't think that it really warranted a reaction, and looking back, I'm glad because, I just don't think that those little clips really needed a whole reaction video for them, honestly. So, the things I want to mention though, I think I like a lot of the stuff, especially the stuff with Juliet, just because I think that it added a lot to the ambiguity of her character and to us, the audience, being like, can we trust her? Can we not trust her? And I honestly really liked that sort of the pacing of that in season 3. And I liked not knowing those things ahead of time. Like, if we'd gotten the scene with Michael, we would have known about her sister already. If we'd gotten the scene with Jack and Juliet, we would have known that she told him for sure. And then that sort of, like, can we trust her, can we not trust her, would have been gone, right? So I think that all those things were really good, honestly. Like, even the scene where Juliet was going to show the neighbor the x-ray, I think that it's good that we didn't get all of that, because I think it just added to the mystery of the show. I'm trying to think if there is a scene that I wish that we had gotten. It would have been nice to have a nice moment between Jack and his dad, like the very first of The Missing Pieces, but I do think it kind of contradicted the rest of that flashback, because I feel like I remember, and maybe I'm wrong and you guys can correct me, but I feel like I remember his dad being like, I don't know if you're making the right choice, or at least that's how I interpreted it. And in the scene, he's like, oh, you're definitely making the right choice. So I don't know. Maybe that was just me misunderstanding what his dad meant. I'm glad we did not get this Frogurt, whatever his name was. I'm just glad. I didn't need it, and I didn't want it. I do think, the scene with Ben and Jack, I do wish we had gotten, just because of the foreshadowing of it, of the day may come when you want to return, and the island's gonna sink the sub. I think that those things would have been fun to, like, plant, and then when we have the flash forward later to see Jack does regret that he left. I think that could have been cool. The Walt stuff, I think, is fine, because it seems like they were going to go a different way. Like, Walt was going to be more important, and then what's the point of really honing in on how special he is if he's just going to leave anyway? I don't think it's necessary. I also think it could have been interesting to have the Michael and son scene, because I always felt like they were trying to lead up to maybe something with them, and then they just abandoned that plot line. I feel like this is sort of confirmation of that. But then I'm also glad that they abandoned that plot line, because I really like Jen and Son. So, I don't know. I feel like I already got those vibes before this scene, though. So I don't know that it was necessary, but it could have been a little bit of, like, drama. The art stuff, I'm not going to lie, you guys, I don't care about. The Ethan meeting Jack was interesting, because we got possibly a backstory about his wife dying in childbirth, but he's creepy enough that, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm alone in this, but, like, I don't need more of him. And honestly, okay, the last thing I want to talk about, sorry, I know I'm mentioning every single one, but the Vincent POV where he goes to Jack's dad, and then his dad's like, go wake him up, and then Jack wakes up. I like that they didn't do that as well, because I like Jack waking up, and then, again, it adds to the mystery to not have that scene there. I think the only one that I genuinely am like, oh, that would have been good, is the Jack and Ben scene with the foreshadowing, because then we could have had that moment, those two moments really, and then later the island, Locke acting on behalf of the island, blowing up the sub, and then also the foreshadowing of Jack regretting leaving. I think that could have been cool. But really, I would say that's the only scene that I think, oh, I wish that had stayed in there. That's kind of what I have to say about missing pieces. I don't know if you guys are going to agree, disagree. Maybe you're like, no, I wanted all of those scenes and I really thought that they were super interesting. And maybe you're like, I didn't care about any of them. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what your feelings were about the missing pieces. It's also probably just when you're a fan of something, you just want more of it. I mean, look at the extended edition of The Lord of the Rings, okay? All of that should have been in the movies. I think it adds so much. This, most of it I could leave. Anyway, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about how you felt about the missing pieces. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a hater. Anyway, that is all I have to say about the missing pieces. You guys know where we left off. We had a flash forward. We're possibly leaving the island. There's regret regarding that. Now we might just have more flash forwards. Are we going to stop having flashbacks and have flash forwards now? I don't know. This is a turning point in the season and the show, and I don't know where we're going to go from here. And there's only one way to find out. So I need to stop rambling because y'all probably already skipped this part anyway, let's be honest. And let's get right into it. Okay. I thought we were on the island.
Now slowly open the door with your left hand.
I'm trying to guess based off hands. I don't really look that closely though. Why did you steal a car? I assume stole. Or at least, why are you running from the cops?
Stop, wait, don't you know who I am? I'm one of the Oceanic Six!
The Oceanic...
The Oceanic Six!
The Oceanic Six? Does that mean only 6 of them get off the island? We know Jack and Kate, now Hurley. So who are the other 3?
Who'd you see in there?
Oh, Abraham from Walking Dead.
I knew somebody on your plane.
Who?
Really?
Who?
Her name was Ana Lucia Cortez.
Oh, because he's a
Former
cop.
detective.
Oh, yeah.
Dark hair.
I think we did see him before. I forgot. The one thing you can guarantee about me is I'm going to forget.
Sorry, I never met her.
Oh, he's lying. Why is he lying? Oh, weird. Is that Charlie?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh.
What are you doing, Reyes? Huh? You trying to get tossed into the nut house? Because if that's what you want, I can make that happen right now, my friend. You can? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, is he having, seeing things that aren't there again?
Why would not kill her? He hadn't even met her.
This is crazy.
It's very
If he
dismissive.
comes back, I'm gonna kill him.
Why? I mean, okay, I get that you guys reminded me he did sink the sub. Forgot about that for a hot second. But, I don't know. Jack bothers me sometimes. Also, is no one gonna face any repercussions for what they do on this island? Just killing people and shit. You know?
If Charlie didn't turn off that gizmo, we'd still be getting a busy signal
Oh
on that
shit,
fancy
she doesn't
phone.
know yet.
So you better make sure you treat him real good when we get back.
Rose?
I mean, I agree with Rose, but it's not gonna work out like that. It's just not.
I need you to do me a favor.
She's like, are you kidding?
Get Alex and get away right now. I don't care where you go.
I
Just
think
go.
he does actually
I
care
will
about
not
her.
have my daughter.
Oh, yeah, but it's her daughter, actually.
It's not your daughter.
But he does care about her.
I want to do a cannonball. I've been walking up and down this beach every day and looking out at this water, and I want to do a cannonball.
Do it.
Really?
It'd be kind of hard.
You want to do a cannonball?
You need a diving board, usually.
Cannonball.
It just seems too happy. Something horrible is gonna happen for sure, right? Oh, you get it? Is it deep enough? Okay. Oh, here comes Desmond, and he's gonna say, not Penny's boat.
The people on the boat aren't who they say they are.
What?
What do you mean that people aren't who they say?
Where's Charlie?
I'm sorry, brother.
No, I don't want to cry about this again. Fucking... Damn it. I'm so sad. Claire is gonna be so... I don't want to see it. If they could not show me Claire finding out, I would love that. That would be perfect, please. Thank you. Don't want to. Really don't want to.
Oh, by the way, we have a visitor.
Jack. Not Jack. Oh, my French heart. My French heart.
Hello.
I can't.
My name is Matthew Abaddon. I'm an attorney for Oceanic Airlines.
Are you fine, Mr. Reyes?
Who'd you say you were again?
Matthew somebody.
I'd like to see a business card.
I must have left them at home.
Then we're done, dude.
Are they still alive?
Who?
What?
You heard me.
Nurse? Nurse?
Who is they? Did people get left on the island and only 6 of them left? Like 6 of them survived, but they are just the only ones that left? I don't know why I still keep making predictions, because I think every single thing I've guessed in this show has been wrong.
You two were buddies. I just thought.
We'll probably get to Jack faster if we don't talk.
Holler if you need me.
Oh, Sawyer's trying to be nice. It's so cute. It's so... Where's that? Is that Jacob? Is that Jacob's cabin? Is Jacob talking to Hurley? Is Jacob talking to Hurley?
Give me the phone.
I mean, I wouldn't trust you. I don't know you. You can't... I've known you for 3 days. You want me to trust you?
George, it's Naomi.
Sure.
Where have you been? What's going on over there?
She gonna die.
Just tell my sister that I love her.
Honestly, Kate is lucky that she just blindly was like, yeah, I'm gonna trust you, even though you literally killed me. Oh! I saw some multiple people. What? Oh! That's some horror movie shit.
There's nothing here.
Oh, it's Locke. Was he in the building? Was he in the building with Jacob? Hit the baby. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Rewind. Fast forward. Something. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
He's dead. Charlie's dead.
I hate it. He didn't want it.
There's a guy over there, staring at you.
What guy?
That guy.
Jack. Oh,
Hey, man. Don't run.
wait, what?
Early? Just don't do what you did in the store, okay?
So that is who he saw.
But I know you're dead, and I'm not having an imaginary conversation with you.
I am dead,
Okay.
but I'm also here.
What?
Okay, prove it.
Explain. Oh! I'm so confused.
You knew I was here to tell you.
I'm not listening to this.
1,
Don't do this.
2,
They need you.
3,
They need you, Hugo.
4. You know they need you. 5.
They need you. What does that mean?
You're not gonna shoot me, Jack.
He might. I don't trust
Any
him.
more than I was gonna shoot.
Oh,
It's not loaded. All I have ever done has been in the best interest of all of us.
Are you insane?
he just believes, you know?
You killed Naomi. Well, technically, he didn't kill her yet.
Yes, he did.
Well, she's dead now.
She just died. They're on their way.
Which is bad!
I'm going to the barracks. The others abandoned them. It's the only place on the island with any form of security right now. It'll have to do until I can think of something else.
I agree.
want to live. You need to come with me.
Y'all need
going
to
anywhere with you, John.
let
Because they're not
Desmond
crazy. He's
explain.
not crazy.
Yeah. And Hurley.
What about Charlie?
Well, to be fair, y'all haven't told Jack and Kate that yet.
So I'm not listening to you.
Listening to Charlie.
This is why you don't make decisions when you don't have all the facts. Why don't y'all actually just talk to each other? Explain. Obviously, Claire is gonna listen to Charlie. She should. Yay, Sawyer.
What are you doing?
He's listening to Charlie.
Same thing I've always done, Kate. Surviving.
Yeah. Wait, why should he not? Because you have a weird thing with Jack? I just don't understand the logic of these people that are staying behind. Like, Jack and Kate, to be fair, have not been told the full story. These other people probably haven't been told the full story. So maybe they can't make an informed decision. But I just wish that people would be, like, willing to ask a fucking question. Like, ask a fucking follow-up question. Be like, what do you mean?
You ever miss?
Okay, so it is Jack now. I kept guessing it was him before. Finally it is.
Thinking about growing a beard.
Okay, so this is before the last flashback we saw. Because he does have a beard in the last flashback.
You checking to see if I went nuts? If I was gonna tell?
Tell what?
Are you?
Tell what? I like the mystery. I like the mystery.
You're up.
Yo-ho. I'm just saying that as a joke because he said it's H-O. To clarify.
I don't think we did the right thing, Jack. I think it wants us to come back.
Hurley.
It's gonna do everything it can.
We're
to
never going back.
Interesting. So he's in the never going back now. And then whenever he grows
Never say never, dude.
beard, he's in the we should go back. I wonder what happens between now and then that makes him change his mind.
Thunder's getting louder.
That's a helicopter.
That's not thunder.
Who are you? George?
Are you Jack?
Are you George? So, this was a really great start to season 4. It was not great in the fact that I forgot once again a character that we have already met before in the beginning. So, if there's one thing that you can that you can guarantee, it's that I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget, you guys. And I try my hardest to remember, but this little old brain of mine just, you know, it doesn't do the best. It doesn't always do the best. And yeah, that's kind of it. So it was fun to see him again. I had forgotten that we had seen him before. And then when he mentioned that he knew her, I was like, I feel like I remember seeing him before now. So anyway, I wonder if it's all going to be flash forward from now on, which is going to be really interesting, or if we're still going to get flashbacks. I feel like it makes sense if they're going to do flash forwards going forward, because it's like we know who these characters are, we know where they came from. Now the mystery is, why is it bad that they got off the island, right? Like, that's the new mystery. The mystery isn't who they are and what they're going to do and the choices they're going to make. It's what are the choices that they made that this is, like, now their future. Also, I feel like the fact that we are having flash forwards now makes so many of the theories that I had negate. It makes them probably wrong. Are they actually dead off the island? It does not appear so, because we're having flash forwards of them off the island. I guess there is still the possibility that Hugo is the only one who survived, and he's just created this elaborate world. That's still a possibility, I think, since he is one of the ones that is off of the island. But I don't know, because I feel like I've kind of taken it to heart that the flashbacks and now the flash forwards are, like, true, and the show isn't lying to us, which means that the only way that I can continue to think any of the theories that I think is to now believe that the show is lying to us, which I don't, seems like a weird choice to make. So I don't really know how to feel and, like, what theories I have now going forward, because I feel like the fact that we had flash forwards at the end of season 4, or sorry, the end of season 3 going into this season, means that all of my guesses previous to that are, like, I need to put them aside now? I don't know. Also, very interested and concerned that they are referring to, or Hugo Hurley is referring to them as the Oceanic Six, which makes me think that only 6 of them survived or got off of the island. And we know that 3 of them, because we saw Jack talk to Kate in the last episode, and now we have Hurley, so that's at least 3. Kate mentioned in the end of season 3, she said, he'll be wondering where I am. I am foolishly hoping that she meant Sawyer, and that somehow Sawyer is also one of them. We have no proof of that, so that is like a headcanon up in here right now. But if that's those 4, then, like, who else is it? And we'll even take Sawyer. Like, we only know 3. And I love a lot more than just 3 more people on the island, so I don't even want to choose. Because, like, I want Locke and Saeed and Sawyer, Jen, Sun, Bernard, Rose, Claire, Desmond. Like, I'm sure there's more. Juliet. Like, that's at least 10 people that, aside from Hugo, Jack, Kate, that I want to be off of this island. And Oceanic Six kind of makes me feel like they're not, and that is concerning. Also concerning or interesting is Oceanic Six and the fact that Matthew, aka Lance Reddick, that makes me very sad, but that he said, are they still alive? And then Charlie said, they need you. So, does that mean that only 6 of them left? And the reason that maybe Jack changes his mind and is like, we have to go back later, is because the guilt of being one of the ones that left and leaving people behind is getting to him. right? He's already started drinking, as we saw here, and there's confirmation that this is prior to the end of season 3. Flash forward, because Jack says he's thinking about growing a beard, and he says they're never going to go back. And he had the exact opposite sentiment with the beard and the Kate conversation. So, obviously something happens that makes him change his mind. We just don't know yet what that is. And since he's already drinking, it makes me think that it's because of the guilt of leaving these people behind. Could I be wrong? Yes, it's very possible. But I could also be right. Has it happened before? I don't think so in this show, but there's a first time for everything, you know? Yeah, I actually think it's kind of fun how I don't think I've ever been right on this show in my guesses, except for like the very obvious like in episode guesses of like, oh, this is what's gonna happen, or like small little things. But overarching, like the big plot and the big theme of this, like I feel like I've guessed 20 different scenarios and I don't think any of them have been right. Unless maybe one of them sneakily is right and I just forgot about it and I don't know yet. In which case, can I claim that later? Probably not. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I wonder if the guy at the end is George Mikowski or whatever he said his name was. And I also am very curious because the conversation between Hurley and Jack at the end, Hurley's like, I'm sorry I went with Locke. I should have gone with you. Which is confusing to me because it made the most sense to go with Locke at that time. Based off of what Charlie said, based off of just using like logic, it made more sense to go with Locke. And honestly, I don't even blame Jack and Kate in that moment because they didn't have the full context and story, right? Like, Jack is attacking Locke and being frustrating, but that is without the full knowledge of everything that's happening. And then even Hurley's speech, like, if I'm Jack or Kate, I'm reading between the lines and trying to figure out what the fuck they're talking about because nobody told me. Like, I walked into the situation and then people expect me being Jack and Kate, to know what is happening. And I don't, because they don't know about that Charlie died. They don't know what Charlie wrote on his hand. They have no context. They're like the guy with the pizza walking in and everything's on fire and people are like expecting them to know what's going on and they don't. Like, I would still be so confused if I was Jack and Kate when everybody left, because I'd be like, can someone explain to me the series of events and how they happened? Because I don't know. You know? Like, I don't blame Jack for wanting to get off the island. I don't blame any of them for wanting to get off the island. I think Locke is the only one that actually wants to stay, well, aside from Ben, on the island. I just wish that Jack would take a second and, like, listen to other people's perspectives. That, I think, is my biggest gripe with Jack, is that he makes a decision, usually an emotional one, which, hello, I make emotional decisions all the time. Doesn't mean I can't still be annoyed when characters do it. But he makes a decision, usually one based off of emotion, and then he doesn't listen when other people try to present facts as to why it might not have been the best decision. And I think that's my biggest gripe with Jack, is that he is very stubborn, which can be good, but can also just be frustrating. And I say that, I think that, I say that as a person who is also very stubborn, right? I'm a lot like Jack, which is probably why he bothers me a lot of the time, honestly. Like, I make decisions emotionally. I'm very stubborn. I'm usually pretty set in my ways. Like, once I make a choice, it's gonna take a lot to convince me. Now, unlike Jack, I can be convinced otherwise, usually. I just need somebody to make sense, you know? Whereas I feel like Jack kind of just sticks to his guns in situations where I don't understand why he does. You know, again, Not in this situation. In this situation, he is the pizza guy and he has no idea what's happening. And I can't even blame him for making this choice because, like, in his view, Locke is the bad guy, you know? And, like, I disagree with that choice. Like, I disagree with that take. But from Jack's perspective, as annoying as it is, like, it kind of makes sense. Like, he did sink the sub. He did try to stop him from calling out. Like, Jack's like, oh my god, can I fucking leave this island and never have to deal with you again? And I get that. Because, like, you would think logically that would make sense. And to realize that that might not make sense, you have to listen to Ben, who is always lying. So it's kind of like pick your poison sort of situation for Jack. Like, should I trust Ben, who I know is a fucking liar, or should I trust Locke, who makes very irrational decisions, you know? Like, it's not really the best option for Jack at this point. I do think that it says something about Jack, and I don't know what, and I'm not saying this in, like, a way to condemn Jack, but that he was willing to shoot Locke. Like, he pulled the trigger. Whereas Locke wasn't. He had the gun unloaded, right? I think that, again, it's Jack making an emotional decision and going through with it. That's kind of what he does. I think that Jack is maybe more willing to cross more lines. Also, can I just say, is no one going to face any repercussions for the choices they make on this island? Because people have been murdered. People have been murdered. And, like, if you get off the island, is that just a get out of jail free card? Because I talked about it last episode with Kate. Like, she seems to be free, which also doesn't make any sense. Like, are they like, you got trapped on an island for a few months? Time served. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I was like, why did Naomi trust them? Like, why did she help them? Like, that doesn't make any sense because there's no reason for her to. But I was also being an idiot because her trusting them is her getting what she wants anyway, which is whatever whoever sent her wants, which is to find them and get them off the island, right? So that does make sense. Like, she's not actually helping them in any way. It's still the end goal of what she wants. Also, having just come off of the missing pieces, the end conversation with Hurley and Jack about we're never going back, never say never, and having just seen the scene with Jack and Ben and Missing Pieces where he's like, there will become a time when you regret going back, and then Jack says never, and Ben's like, never say never. It's just a really interesting parallel, and obviously they would have been much more episodes apart if I hadn't just watched it because it was a missing piece. But I really like that through line of, because we know by the end of season 3, wherever Jack is in his flash forward at that point, he does regret it. So, it's just interesting. Like, I'm curious as to how we're going to get to him regretting it. Also, I really hated that we had to see Claire learn about Charlie. Really did not need that in my life. Didn't need to see anybody learning about Charlie. Didn't need to see Charlie talk. Actually, no, that was nice. I liked seeing Charlie talking to Hurley. But, oh my god. He just took a huge ass bite out of my pumpkin. Bro, are you kidding? Now I can't eat this. What the hell? I was saving this for after. Damn. Anyway, it was nice to see Charlie again. I wonder if that's the last we'll see of him or if we'll get him more. Because if we're doing flash forwards now and not flashbacks, this could be the last time. But if he's haunting Hurley, which I would be okay with because we'd still get him, maybe we'll see him more. Also curious if we'll see Lance Reddick more. Anyway, I hope we see more of him because I'm just a fan, you know? From Horizon, the Game to Fringe to any number of other things that I've seen him in. I like Lance Reddick, you know? Anyway, I think that's all that I have to say about this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and we're in season 4 now. And if you guys want to see the next episode, episode 2 of season 4, then you can right now over on Patreon. If you're watching this when it goes public on YouTube, then you will be able to see the next episode over on Patreon. And while you're over there, if you want, you can watch my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes that I have watched so far. So up to if you're watching this, up to season 4, episode 1 or 2, depending on where you're watching it, that is available over on Patreon as well. I hope to see you guys over there, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Until then, bye guys!